ASMR, you've almost certainly heard of the YouTuber Karuna Satori. Well, a few years back, maybe 6 years or so, she invented this trigger called the Fishbowl effect. Now, I want you to imagine a fishbowl up here. So when we lower the fishbowl, lift it back up, then there's no more fishbowl, so you can hear what's being said, because it's up here. So keep in mind that during this video, when I lift it back up, then it's audible. So up here, you can hear what I'm saying, and when you kind of understand. Awesome. Then let's begin. It's been a heck of a week, I have to say. I gotta tell you, it's been super boring. Mostly just been gotta like do all that stuff where you have to like go in there and kind of pretend to be attentive, even though you like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. And it's like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. How are you supposed to pay attention? I never really understood, but I always kind of liked was how people can they can stay awake no matter what, even when they have had such little sleep. It's like, it's almost like a superpower. Insane, right? You know what I mean? But I'm super excited for Friday, because on Friday we're gonna be going and getting food, right? And like some of my favorite foods. Like, I don't like fish too much because like I have a little bit of an allergy to like seafood and stuff. Not like salmon, but just like stuff like that, like oysters and things like that. But I mean, if you think about it, like oysters, I'll leave them because like they're kind of like, they have a greasy taste to them, you know. And like, I won't lie, like back in the day I used to eat like the Ritz crackers, and like you'd put the oysters on top, and then you'd have the cheese, and you'd use like a toothpick. What am I talking about? You don't use a Q-tip for oyster cheese and Ritz sandwiches. You use a toothpick cheese, because a Q-tip. Because like, that wouldn't taste good, it would taste like earwax. But speaking of earwax, is anybody else here into Jelly Belly? Did you know that they used to have something called Bertie Bott's every flavor beans? And like, they would have some flavor too, and that's so nasty. But like, I remember the hype when the Harry Potter movies first came out. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, that was awesome. I remember. The first time my uncle showed me that movie, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. That's when it first came out. I think my favorite character was like, interesting. Like, it was so cool, the design for the characters. I'll never understand when people say they don't like Harry Potter. I just give them this look, and it's like, what the heck? I mean, like, it's just so immersive. It's just cool. That's the only way I know how to describe it. It's cool, and like, I've never really I was never able to read the books. Like, I remember when Harry Potter and I think the Order of the Phoenix came out, I tried to and stuff like that. Like, I had so many Goosebumps books as a kid, so many of them, and truly scary stories, and it was cool. But I also like funny stuff, like good joke book too. It's just really nice. Like, you can't always be negative, right? You gotta try to take the good with the bad. You gotta always try to keep a positive frame of mind. That's the most important thing. No matter what you need. No shame in that, because it's all about ultimately what keeps you going, what keeps your head in the game. And that's what matters, and that's a message to all of you. You have to keep your head in the game. You gotta keep. Your life is going good, and that's the most important thing. The most important. Like watching a YouTuber called Maddie Dingles. He's one of my favorite ASMR people as well. I don't know how I missed out on adding him on my video of favorite ASMR people. And same with Karuna Satori, actually. Like, there's so many I watch, and like each one brings up. You have so many people who bring such unique and interesting things to the table. Be it new ASMR triggers, be it stuff like just interesting burns. Or two people are the same. And it's so cool that two people can have a completely different point of view. Like, they can be from the exact same place, but have a... how diverse people are in general, right? But yeah. So, basically, I'm thinking my plan for the next few months is to go on a paleo diet, right? Have you heard of the paleo diet? It seems pretty interesting name, right? Caveman diet. What? Like, I'm sure, are there any people watching who are vegan? That's something I admire, is that I really likes animals too. And so I don't like seeing animals ever go through. We live better off if, like, I think some animals were just treated better. I don't know, people might call me a tree hugger for that or something. Around you, because, like, we only have one planet. We just gotta remember that, that's all. But yeah, so the goal is going to be weight loss. I think my ideal weight's like a little bit lower, like maybe like 140 or something, and like as long as you do like things like skincare, like you got your retinol, you've got, some people use Korean Dr. Jart's skincare masks and stuff like that. Those are really good. Like, they exfoliate. There's like this purple one that like has these. Maybe it's like kind of pop, and like they get like really in under the skin and remove like dirt and grime, and it just leaves you feeling really clean. It's awesome. They're not too expensive. Back or something, yeah. There's like a place called TJ Maxx. It's like sort of like a discount store, but everything's new. You can get like really good clothes there, and like weddings or things like that, like where you need a really nice suit, but you don't want to break the bank for it, right? I think right now everyone's got a problem with inflation and stuff like that. Like, what's up with that? You ever have like Excel gum or things like that? Now there's like this whole piece that's just like where there used to be a piece of gum. Now it's just an empty pull tab. Like, what is that? But they also keep it full. Right? Because like that's the bottom line, right? It's not so much about making it. How do I feel about that? reminds me of like there was like these Haribo gummy bears, and they were sugar-free, and people loved them. But it turns out that the reason they're sugar-free is they use like a laxative. I feel like you have like the worst, like, you know, in the world, the worst movement, I should say. Like, wow. Like, didn't they think that might be a little bit of a bad idea? And there was a thing of chips, too, that had that as well. And it's like, oh my goodness. And things like that, like, don't they do product? Like 5 minutes of research for them to figure out maybe we shouldn't use a laxative for the flavoring. But I mean, hey, you live and learn, right? And Aaron, it's like, okay. But yeah, I also want to check out all the coffee shops in my city. Yeah, like matcha. Matcha's the best. Matcha lattes. If you ever go to Starbucks, make sure you get a frozen. Frozen one's really good. Frozen matcha iced latte. Oh, it's so good. It's even better than coffee. I mean, it's okay, but it's so strong. But like the matcha is perfect. Super strong because like the matcha is just right. But here's a question for you. What's your favorite dessert? Like, do you like... Oh, but I used to love those Rice Krispie treats. Like, they were so tasty, but you had to keep the box away from me because I'd always eat the whole box, like 20 in like a day. Wow, they make them taste so awesome. And like, red velvet. Have you ever had? Like, I've heard people say that red velvet cake is actually just vanilla cake with cream cheese filling. And it's like, what? Cream cheese? All the flavor, like, it doesn't taste like cream cheese. It tastes like something else, but they say that apparently it doesn't make sense. It's like, how? Like, is the flavor a placebo or something? Like, what's up with that? Like, I've always wanted to learn how to make red velvet cake. It's so delicious, my favorite. And like, it seems like nowhere really. Find it over here. It's so hard to find. And did you know that there are places that actually have vending machines that give out? It's like in Las Vegas or something. Yeah, a cake vending machine. Isn't that wild? That'd be awesome to try it. Flavors in there, and like for like $5 you can get a slice. Yeah, $5 is a little bit much, but still, a whole slice of cake, like, that's not a vending machine with like Coca-Cola Zero or something. And like, have you tried the orange Coca-Cola? The orange Coca-Cola Zero? Or maybe it's like orange cream, or maybe it might be orange cream, I don't know, but like, time to find. But when you do find one, they're really good. They just taste nice, and like, I like them. They have to be like really perfect. Then that's when you know they took time and effort and made an excellent product. But one drink I've never been able to try because I can't find it is Big Red, and I don't know. I feel like it might be cinnamon or something. And like, I've never been able to have Mr. Pibb, and I'm like Mr. Pibb Extra. I don't know. Do they even sell Mr. Pibb? You know, like, I love food and stuff like that. I think the worst food I ever had was escargot. It's like, how can you like escargot? Like, they're little snails, and it's like, what? They're little slimy, and like, I ate a slug one time. Never eat slugs, by the way, that boy. Oh, it tastes good like it's a slug. But they do give them weird sometimes they make them sound like they taste good like bananas. Like banana slugs don't taste like bananas. And it's like they look like bananas, but they don't taste like bananas. Like cotton candy bananas and like cotton candy grapes. And I love cotton candy grapes. So they do taste like cotton candy, but they don't inject stuff in them like a grapple, like a grape apple. It's like the guy found, like he found these grapes and he decided to inject like crossbred grapes. And it's like, what? And speaking of grapes, did you ever see the thing where a guy does surgery on a grape? I mean, like the grape was already separated from the vine. Like theoretically the grape would be dead, wouldn't it? Like, why are you doing surgery on a dead grape? It's like a dead grape odd. Like they're making medical advances in grape surgery. I guess so, because grapes are like a grape hybrid, a superhero grapes. Like a grape that has super strength, super long life, like maybe grapes you could just like leave it out. You don't even have to refrigerate it. That'd be awesome. I like this trigger, but I must say, I might get a prop for the next one. But yeah, I'm going to work on more videos. I again want to thank Karuna Satori for inventing this trigger, because it's one of my favorite ones. Anyways, I had uploaded a video, like relationship advice one, like a whisper ramble, but I didn't feel like it really was up to the level that I wanted, so I took it down. But I'm still working on more videos. I want to do more fishbowl triggers, but I'm either going to find a way to like maybe upgrade my setup for that one, or I'm going to find an actual prop for it so that I can hold that. And I can like have the actual prop. So I want to thank you for the subscribers recently. I want to thank you for leaving comments, and I want to thank you for most of all enjoying the videos, because that's my goal, is to help people have a good sleep, because there's too much negativity in the world and I just want to contribute something positive. So I hope that you guys have an excellent night. I hope that you like this video. I'll try to make more and get a little bit better at it in terms of the fish